Hello, everyone, and welcome to my level. Yes, I know I used the wrong gray boxes. I got like literally halfway done with creating this, and then I pulled out these guys to try and make a hole in one of these guys, and it wasn't working out too well for me. And then I saw somebody else post their video, and their whole map was composed of this stuff, and I'm like, that's probably what they meant by gray box. Um, I apologize about the map. I have had a long week at work, very busy. Um and I'm trying to hopefully get what I can done for what's due tomorrow. Um so I focused and listened on what the instructions said, just kind of like place out maps, I mean the walls, the ceilings and the floors. And I did 3 levels. It's pretty a lot of stuff going on here. I really wanted to add in the floating surfaces. I don't know what it is. I always love that about maps. Whenever there's like something floating, it really makes it feel futuristic. Hopefully, when we do the set design and stuff, I could add stuff to it, add details to it to make it look more futuristic. Um, Also, going off some of the gameplay that I saw for the game, I made some ramps. I was trying to figure out how they work, even though I watched the gameplay. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that because I'm like literally spent 5 minutes trying to vault up this ramp to this top. And then also just to show players where they are, I made an indent in the wall just to kind of like make them stand out. So okay, over there is where I can be able to jump up. Um, then I wanted something central, something in the center of the map that stood out. So I made this tower. In the next version, I'll probably try and, like I said, make the map all like that, and then try and cut out a space here where they could use a jump pad to jump up to here, and then maybe halfway around do the same thing, cut out a spot, jump up, and that way they've got access to the top with the other floating pads. I made some holes in the second floor just to force players to have to do the wall run. Um, what else do I got going on? I added a couple. I really focused on a lot of shapes for this map. I don't know why. I just was doing the walls, rectangles and stuff, and cylinders. But then I was just like, I'm just gonna mess around with a bunch of other stuff. So I got spheres and triangles. And I wanted to make the third floor. I didn't know what to do for the third floor, so I just kind of like I thought about having this as a way for players to be able to go in and out of objects, give them a bunch of room to move around and go between stuff, and also as much cover. This map gives people a lot of cover, especially with how small it is, or big. I don't know if you would consider this big or small. Then with the cones, there's a little danger here to possibly fall through. Gave them enough room to try and squeeze through here and be able to run back here and avoid damage. I made the same thing with walls, so they can kind of like go in and out of walls. Then I made this different pattern over this way, going this way, so they can kind of go in and out of walls, especially dodging fire from over here, from across the map. What I did with these walls right here, with these corners, it reminded me. I wanted to do it because it reminded me of something I used to do in elementary school in gym class. And whenever we did this, it was just the best because for me, honestly, it was fun. For other kids, it looked like it was fun for other kids too. But what happened is we would have these mats, and we would set the mats up in the corners of the gym, just like this. And there would be a tinier amount of space than this, obviously, because the gym room isn't this big. But yeah, you'd have a mat set up like in the four corners of each room as like a shield and barrier, and then you'd have kids in the center with like it was almost like a form of dodgeball. They'd be in the center with all these dodgeballs, and then there'd be players that were running. And I think if I remember correctly, the mission was to try and tag as many as you can, and every person that you hit had to join the person in the middle. So you just keep on going and going until almost the entire class was in the middle. And so but you had to keep moving. That was the key. I think that's one reason I set this up, because I know we're trying to focus on flow and movement, but that's what this is. This was all about. So you would have to, if you were standing in cover here, kids were there, you'd have to really move your butt to get to the next side and avoid any you know, balls coming your way. And then you'd have to just keep on moving. That's the coach always said, you can't just sit there and just take cover. You had to move to the next mat. And that's the one reason I chose it for this map, is just brought back some memories. And that's what I was hoping, that maybe it would force players to do the same thing, because since the center is practically open a lot, if you're up here or down here, I mean, I might want to try and fix this, because if you're up here, you could look down on somebody and shoot them. So I might try and just put a floor in right here, so that way they've got some type of cover, and this gives people a way to kind of like go through, cut through if they wanted to. Maybe that'll open up a little bit more movement. Yeah, I had these going up a little bit farther, a little bit higher. But like I said, I was having trouble jumping, and I know how to do the double tap to go do a big move. But I'm like trying to jump, and I don't know what I'm missing. I thought I saw that, and I'm like, okay, this has got to be easy to replicate and redo, but I'm just not having a good job doing this. But yeah, in the video it showed that players could use these ramps to like give themselves a boost up, and I was saying they could do that to be able to get to the second level or this level right here. And then I had to lower these so I could just have my regular jump, just to show this map off a little bit, and then be able to do this. And then I said I was going to do a jump pad here. Let's move the player so we can check out some of these other levels. What the hell is this? What am I dragging? Alright, oh, I think now you... Wait, what? Oh, there it is, I guess. And then I'll just spawn you right here. Let's see if that works. Yes, it does. Okay. And then you can jump down to this platform. This is gonna... Ah, shit. Alright, we're gonna do that again. I don't think I have enough jump to do this. Oh my god, I do. You were supposed to jump. But you get the idea. So, I don't know if I could be able to jump from here to here. Yes! This is definitely going to be a jumping map. I don't know if I can do this. I wanted to see what happens if I fall through. Well, that's it. And now I know. I'm guessing the programming deals with insta-death if that happens, but... Alright, what else can I do? I'm actually getting into this. And then I just kind of made a little corner. I think some corners had a floor. Oh, I made all corners a floor. But I wanted to make this one different, so I just kind of did a half a circle. And then something you guys can jump down to on here or use for cover. And what I like about the center object, too, is if you're down here, as well as the other pads, you can almost use them for cover if you wanted to. But I do like this idea. There's a part of me that feels like this is way too full. There's way too much stuff going on here. I like it, but I don't know what it is. I feel like there's just way too much going on here. I mean, I've even got this giant space right in this corner. I don't know if I should just continue the spheres up into this wall or continue these walls to this wall. There's a lot of open space in that corner. I need to fix that. What do you guys think so far, just as the map in general with flow, and what are your opinions on it? I would love to know and hear your feedback. Can't wait to see your maps. And that's it. That's all I had. Wait, also, how do you get rid of these? I was trying to get rid of these, and they're just sitting here now. I tried to place them to cut a hole into a wall, because I was thinking about doing a room right here with 2 doorways, so that way somebody can go in for cover and come out the other side. But I was able to delete the other part of them, but the cubes themselves, you can only select surfaces. I don't know how. I'm pushing delete, but it's just like not happening. I don't know what I'm missing. Any help would be greatly appreciated with that. Alright, see you guys.